Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video. I'm telling you at the start only because in case you can hear the noise, it's actually because of my AC. It kind of makes a lot of noise, so I really can't help it, and very hot. And the product that I want to try today in the video, it might kind of start melting because it is very hot. I can't even tell you how hot it is. So anyways, today we have a new review video. It is review and wear test. So as I had actually told you in a couple of videos actually that I wanted to try out the new Tarte Maracuja Tinted moisturizer. I mean, it's been, I think, quite a while since it has come out. You know, in Middle East, Sephora Middle East, it releases a little bit late, and I didn't actually purchase during the month of Ramadan, so I wanted to actually do a review on this because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I want to do a review on, and it might get a little bit too boring that I'm gonna do reviews just on eye palettes, and there was not quite a lot of foundations or moisturizers or tinted moisturizers, BBCC cream that had come out. So this was actually new, and I had seen a couple of good reviews on this, so I actually wanted to try out. It is not very pricey, so I mean, it is kind of not even affordable, but I mean, it is not too pricey as compared to the other brands in general. I want to try out the It Cosmetics CC cream since so long, but you don't have that here. You get it, I think, just on Beauty Bay, not even on Beauty Bay, Cult Beauty. So I wanted to try out that since a very long time. Then the YSL one, but that is very expensive. It is in the range of 250 dirhams, or I think more than that. But anyways, this was very affordable, so I wanted to try out that. And I love medium coverage foundation. I am not into very much full coverage foundation, so medium coverage, and it gives me a little bit of glow. I really love that, so I wanted to try out this. I think I ordered 4 days back, got it yesterday. So today is actually Sunday and I got it yesterday. So I have the shade 25N light medium neutral, so we have that. And before starting, I mean, the intro is too long, but if you're new here to my channel, my name is Sharmeen. I do makeup related videos, tutorials, reviews, everything about makeup, so please do subscribe to my channel. I am new on YouTube, so you might not be able to search to my page, but if you tend to just look into my channel, please do subscribe and help your girl out. And anyways, before starting, please subscribe, obviously hit the notification bell so you can be notified. I usually do 4 videos a week, and I haven't actually posted a vlog since long time, but maybe from starting of July I'll do that again. But do subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and let's get into the video. So I have ordered the shade light medium neutral, which is 25N. Okay, so I think this has around 20 shades. I actually checked it on their website, so they have 20 shades. On Sephora Middle East app and website, I don't think you get all 20 shades. You get around 10-12 shades, but maybe in store you might get all the shades. I'm not sure. I got it from the website, so I have this. So this is for $29, and here on Sephora Middle East website, you will get it for 135 dirhams, so it is not very expensive. So we have the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. Juicy Skin is in. Yes, I love a nice glowy, not too glowy, but I love a good medium coverage natural looking foundation. Told you a lot of times that I usually check on Sephora.com, not Sephora AE, Sephora.com US website. They have a shade finder, so whatever foundation you have, usually they have only just high-end ones, so whatever shade is actually matching you, I mean, be it any brand, just put that and what foundation you need to buy at that, and they will actually choose you. I think here also they have now, but I haven't yet explored that. Usually I use the shade finder from Sephora US, and they are 90% the foundation that I have chosen. It matches me very well, so I got the shade light medium neutral. So now let's get into few more things about the tinted moisturizer. It is not a moisturizer actually, it is a tinted hydrator. I don't really know why I'm saying moisturizer, but it is a hydrator. So I think you have 20 shades, and the shade range is pretty good, from light to medium to deeper skin tone, but I think they should add more of the deeper ones. So this is a juicy skin, juicy skin as in obviously everyone loves that. So this is skin loving tinted moisturizer, and it delivers 20 hours of hydration and wear, naturally radiant finish, which I really love, and feels like skin. Love that. Skin loving formula delivers buildable coverage, helps minimize appearance of imperfections, so you can actually build it up. But I love just one layer of foundation or BBCC cream. I actually love that. So it is vegan dermatologist tested, 12-hour long wear, 12 hours of hydration, so we'll see that. It has a bunch of good stuff. So it has maracuja oil, which delivers firmer, brighter, smoother looking skin. Everyone really loves that. Hyaluronic acid delivers moisture, firmness, suppleness. I think now everyone is coming out with products which have hyaluronic acid. If it's good, I really don't mind that. Then vegan collagen helps hydrate skin and helps skin appear firmer. Turmeric helps reduce appearance of redness. Aloe, knowing for soothing, healing and antiseptic properties, so that's really good. And always formulated without parabens, mineral oil, phthalates, triclosan, sodium lauryl sulfate, gluten. So that's that. Yup, let's get started because I'm pretty late. It's actually 4 p.m. so we'll do a wear test. So I'll do for about 8 hours, that is for sure. 8 hours is minimum that I can do. So it's 4 actually now, not even 4, it's actually 4:30. So let's applying this. This is the packaging. It is pretty good, squeezy tube, and it is a plastic packaging, so that is really good. You won't, if you are traveling, I think, I don't know when we'll start traveling, but I mean, even if you're going for a small vacation and if you want to buy some CC cream, or if you want to carry some, this is great. And it has really nice packaging. It is really matte till this much. Then you can see actually the color of the moisturizer, whichever color you're purchasing, so that's pretty good. And then you have the shade name written here. So the packaging is actually pretty good, not even heavy at all. Then obviously you have a squeezy tube, which everyone loves because it doesn't really get that messy. So I'm gonna take like about that much. Nice. The color is pretty good. So now I'm just going to do one layer because I love that much finish. And I am okay if my skin is peeping through. I can see the marks on my skin. I am totally okay with that. I really don't mind. It's actually, it is not very thin, but looks pretty good. Doesn't smell good. Doesn't really smell that great. So it is actually applying really nicely, and it's actually pretty thin. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of coverage actually. Not, I can't even say it is medium coverage. It is a very light coverage. Actually it doesn't say medium coverage, but I'm just saying it doesn't have a lot of coverage. But I mean, it's really good for every day if you just want something on your face and you don't want very high coverage. I mean, this is pretty good, but I really don't know that if everyone would love that. It's actually looking really nice. Obviously you can see the spots on my face. You can see this, you can see this. I mean, there is a lot of spots on my face for now, but it's actually looking really nice. And it is giving, if you're wondering, I'm looking at my monitor, but it is giving me a nice healthy glow. So if you want, I think you can even apply this with your fingers. I mean, not everybody had brushes back in the day, and I have used foundation with my hands. I've used eyeshadow with my fingers, so maybe we should try that video as well. So actually looking really nice. I'm loving how it's looking on my face. You can actually see whatever is on my skin, you can actually see, but the coverage is, I'm actually really liking the coverage. It's actually nice, and you can build it up also. So let's see, I'm just going to add just maybe that much. I mean, it is blending really nicely. It is not, I mean, I'm not even putting any effort to actually blend it. It is so good, and it is not even clinging to any of my patches or anything dry skin, so it is actually pretty good. And trust me, my skin, if I look here in mirror, it is giving me a nice healthy glow, so I'm actually liking it. Put on some concealer, something very light coverage, because why not? I'm just going to use my Fenty because I like the coverage for every day. It is a nice natural finish and it gives a nice coverage. So I'm just putting it here. I'm not putting it anywhere on my face because I'm doing a tinted moisturizer review and wear test, so that is why I don't want to put my concealer on my entire face, so that is of no use actually. Why do we make such faces? The concealer is too light actually. And I'm just going to powder my smile lines because they tend to crease, be it any foundation, and really crease. Whatever is left on my brush, I'm just going to put it because I usually do powder my face. Actually my concealer is kind of sticking onto the dry patches. Ignoring that and ignoring this mess that has happened here. Now let's quickly just do something because I want to do something very natural on the eyes. So guys, I just actually did something to my makeup. Now I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll be back. It's actually, I started at 4:30 and it's actually 4:50. I mean the moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, hydrator, whatever you want to call it, it actually went really well on my face. As you saw, it is not very thick, it is not too watery, it is medium consistency, but it goes on your face really well and it doesn't stick to your pores. I really can't say about oily skin, but on my skin it went really well and it didn't even take any effort to apply on my face. I mean, I used a brush. Obviously you can use your fingers, you can use sponge, but I think with sponge it will actually absorb a lot of hydrator and it might not give you as much coverage because it is not even medium coverage, it is very light coverage. You can see everything, or you can see even my veins. So I really, anyways, but I'm not offended by that. I really like that, but I just wanted to show you that this is how my face is actually looking. Now it is, as I told you, it's 4:50 now, so I might do 2 check-ins, one around maybe 7:30 and the next will be around 11:30, 12, and that will be my last check-in, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. But till now it actually looks very nice, and if you are not very dry and if you don't like to powder your face, that is totally up to you. But I like to set my face because it's actually pretty hot and it might kind of tend to melt. So anyways, this is my skin. I can see it on the camera that it is actually looking that I haven't even applied anything, but I mean, I really like that. That's okay, but not everyone would like that. But anyways, now I'll do the rest of my face and I'll check in at around 7:30. So until then, bye. Hi guys, I'm back for my first check-in. So it's actually 7:33, so it's been like 3.5 hours since I've applied my moisturizer tinted hydrator. It's actually looking pretty good. It has not synced in my smile lines that much, and I mean, even if it did, I wouldn't mind because all the foundations do that, because my smile lines are that prominent, and this is very lightweight and not even medium coverage, so I mean, I wouldn't be able to see it that much. But on my face it's actually looking pretty good, not even more oily. This is not the hydrator, this is the highlighter that I had actually used to complete my makeup, so that's that. But on my face it's actually looking pretty good even till now. I mean, it's hot, I wasn't using air conditioning or anything, so pretty good till now. I wasn't actually doing anything specific, so I just made a second YouTube video as well, and I was just sitting, that's all. So I mean, till now it's actually pretty good. Nothing has happened, it hasn't moved at all, looking pretty good like it was looking 3.5 hours back. Liking that, and honestly I love it because it is so lightweight and it doesn't have a lot of coverage. I wouldn't say that everyone would love it because it is so light coverage. I mean, it is not even medium coverage, so I mean not a lot of people would like it, but I mean I'm really liking it till now. I'm not sure later on after, because I need to do one more check-in like around 11:30 or 12. That will be my last and final check-in, and I have to actually work in the kitchen and it gets pretty hot. I mean my kitchen gets so hot that my vlogging camera gets heated up and it shuts down. I mean that hot it gets in the kitchen. Even if I'm not cooking, it gets that hot. I was actually washing my brushes that day and vlogging that part, and because of the heat it switched off, so that hot it gets in the kitchen. But for now it's actually looking really nice. I mean if you're doing heavy makeup, it wouldn't look that great because it doesn't have that much coverage. But if you want something for every day, you want just something on your face, this is actually really nice. But till 8 hours it will survive or not, I'm not sure. And I'm not sure whether on oily skin also how it might look, because I mean it has a bunch of oils. I'm really not sure about that, but for now it's actually looking pretty nice. I mean it is not even exaggerating my pores or textures, so I'm liking that. And it is not even bunched up around my nose or around my chin or around, not even in the center of my brows, because usually sometimes foundations tend to do that. It's not doing that. And sometimes foundation tend to break up around the nose, and I mean it gets bunched up here. It's not actually doing that. It's pretty good till now. So anyways, now it's 7:35 or 7:36, I'm not sure. Now I'll do my last and final check-in like around 11:30 or 12. So I'll see you in few hours. Bye. Hi guys, I'm actually back for my last and final check-in. It's actually 11:49 and I just actually want to take off my makeup because it's been long, because I usually don't keep my makeup for a very long time. It's been like 7 hours. Actually around I did my first check-in, then after that I was in the kitchen actually cooking something for dinner and for tomorrow's lunch as well. So it was pretty hot and the AC was not switched on, the fan was not switched on. My tinted moisturizer, as you can see, I'm looking a bit oily because I think it got little oily at the end of the day, and I was in the kitchen, so it was hot. I was not sweating. I wasn't actually sweating, but I mean it released a lot of oil on my face. But I'm not mad at it because it didn't actually sink in my smile lines. As you can see, it's actually the same. I mean it hasn't moved. It has just become a little bit oily, so that's that. But other than that, everything is very good like it was. So I am actually not sure whether for oily skin this would be great, because it tends to leave a little bit of oil at the end of the day, so you might get a little bit more oily or greasy, and it has a bunch of oils in it, so I'm not sure how it is going to work out. But if you want to purchase this, just get a sample from Sephora. If you want, you can just ask for a sample and try it for yourself, and then if you like it, then obviously you can go for a full size, because it is not very expensive. And Tarte usually has offers on their website, but it depends whether you want to buy it or not. And it doesn't have a lot of coverage, not even medium coverage. It is very light coverage, so I'm not sure whether even everyone would like it, because usually people tend to like just medium coverage even if they are going out. I am okay with a light coverage foundation because now everything is actually open here, but still I'm not going out. I need to start going out again. But I usually don't put a lot of makeup when I go out. Even in malls, even if I go to malls or anywhere, I usually don't put a lot of makeup. I just use my concealer, powder, blush and so on. I do usually, and I have never actually worn foundation out, just once, and after that I stopped wearing foundation because it is so damn hot here. So I mean it's of no use. I mean it's very hot and humid, very hot and humid, so I really can't. I don't want my foundation, my tinted moisturizer to melt off, so I usually don't do that. But aside from that, this is a pretty good moisturizer hydrator for every day. For I mean even if you are going school and you want to wear makeup, nowadays girls wear makeup even if they are in school, so if you want something like that, if you want very light coverage, this is pretty good. As you saw in the video, it didn't even feel like that I have something on my skin because it was so light coverage. Not everyone would like it, but if you like a very light coverage foundation, hydrator, concealer, BBCC cream, this is not even a BBCC cream because that usually has some coverage. This doesn't have that much coverage. I mean, from 100%, this just has maybe 20% of coverage, so not everyone would like that. And if you are okay with your veins to show, or if you have any pimple, if it really shows even after you wear that, if you are okay with that, then you can go ahead. And if you are not, you can obviously avoid it. There is no hard and fast rule that you need it. If you have a much better if you have a much better BBCC cream that works well with your skin and you like that, obviously you can avoid it. Simply, you don't need 2-3 different kinds of CC creams. But if you want to try out with very light coverage, this would be pretty good. I would actually recommend this type of hydrator for mostly girls who are going to college or high school. If you want to use some makeup, this is pretty good. I think if I wouldn't have been working in kitchen, I wouldn't get so oily, but I mean, I'm totally okay with that. And if you get a little bit oily, you can obviously powder your face. It looks, and it gives you a healthy glow, so it looks pretty good on your skin, and it looks very skin like. It is breathable, so it's actually pretty good. I really liked it. And if you liked this video, please give a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel. I honestly really like this. I want to show you closely. It looks pretty good. I mean, now it is sinking just little bit around my smile lines, but nothing as great because it was so light coverage. Maybe even that is why it is not that noticeable. So I'm happy about that. I'm gonna continue using it because now I'm gonna start going outside. Anyways guys, it's actually very late, so I just wanted to give my advice, my suggestion, my opinion about this tinted hydrator. So I hope you like the video. Please give a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below whether you have tried this hydrator or you have much better option than this. Which is your favorite moisturizer? CC, why do I keep saying moisturizer? I mean, what is your favorite BBCC cream or tinted moisturizer? If you have any, please let me know in the comments below so even I can try it out. So yeah guys, I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.